Today we're going to look at two OGs of adjustable dumbbells, Powerblocks versus BowFlex.
Again on the track.
My older model came with detailed meal and workout plans and descriptions both in a manual and on a couple of DVDs at no extra cost. The latest model, SelectTech 1090i, comes with a 2-month free trial of the Journey app for new members, which offers motion tracking that provides feedback to help you maintain good form in real time and tracks your weights, sets, and reps, workout routines and video tutorials for strength training, yoga, and Pilates, and a built-in workout radio station. So the top aspect for me is the speed in which you turn the dial. It takes less than a second, and it's pretty much effortless in order to adjust the weight from 10 to 90 and back. Even going backward and forward, there's no issue, there's no catching. All you do is spin it either direction, and it's as easy as that. Every once in a blue moon, the dumbbell will get stuck in the base. It generally comes out on the second attempt at removing it after either slightly adjusting the dial or ensuring that you're lifting the dumbbell straight up out of the base as opposed to lifting it to either side of the base. The stainless steel handle is knurled and shaped to be slip resistant and to fit perfectly in your hand. Even at 90 pounds, the dumbbell isn't too bulky and is easy to maneuver. The thermoplastic rubber plates make for a quiet training session, grunts while lifting notwithstanding, of course. Overall, the BowFlex SelectTech 1090 or 1090i dumbbells, as they are now called, have been nothing short of phenomenal for me. I first received them as Christmas gifts back in 2011, so after nearly 13 years of ownership, they still function just as well. Admittedly, I struggled a bit to think of any more cons for these dumbbells. Over the years, the thermoplastic rubber edges of the largest plates have become a bit worn. That's only a matter of aesthetics though, not functionality. And if you were to purchase these now, it would come at a fairly steep price. You are paying for quality and convenience after all. There was a sale going on the BowFlex website where 2 of the dumbbells were $549 total. Now you can find a single BowFlex SelectTech 1090 dumbbell for $329 on Amazon. And if you did not need that much weight, you can always buy the 552 dumbbells, which go up to 52.5 pounds for $215 currently at Target. When I received these as a gift, there was a 5-year warranty included in the price. Now you have to pay $69 for a 5-year protection plan, unfortunately. Nevertheless, I still believe it to be worth it given the product replaces 17 sets of weights and has, after using them almost every day in some capacity for nearly 13 years, proven to be both durable and long-lasting.
These are the Powerblock Elites 5 through 50, meaning they can go up to 50 pounds. Now, Powerblocks come in many variants, but they more or less look and function the same way. I've had these for just over 10 years and they hold up fantastic, so I'm going to walk you through my pros and cons for these. How to adjust them is very simple once you know what to do. Now, it's not going to be the fastest change, but there are fewer parts and therefore fewer places where these could fail. So slipping out the plastic there, you've got inserts that weigh each 2.5 pounds, allowing you to make these kind of increments since the handle itself weighs 5 pounds, and every one of the layers down is 10 pounds. So that's how you can make those increments in between. Once you get the hang of it, you can do it very quickly with very little thought, and this dumbbell stand is a perfect complement to them. Now, Powerblock sells what they call expansion packs for all their different variants of dumbbells, and it'll allow you to go up to 70, 90 pounds, and I think they make some that go even further now. These are mostly made of metal. There's very little plastic on here, and the plastic that is on it is very hard plastic, so they're very strong and able to resist the elements well. You could drop these, and if necessary, if you bent or somehow broke one of the plates, you could just really weld them again. You can see how they were constructed. It's not hidden, and it's a very durable, sturdy construction. One of my cons is that those tubes inside, the 2.5 pound tubes, they can rattle quite a bit, and it can be a little annoying. I always work out with headphones that are noise canceling, so I can tune them out. It doesn't bother me too much anymore, but if you don't do that, play music out loud, the rattling can be annoying, but you could stuff them with something. That's what I've done in the past. Another con, while you can change them very fast down the sides in the increments of 10, to do the 2.5 or 5 pound change increments is a bit slower, not as fast as turning a dial like some of those other adjustable dumbbells out there. And lastly, another gripe would be that the base pair only goes up to 50 pounds. And so for the cost, that might not be worth it to some people. But it's a really good starter set. They're not too bulky. They don't go too long or wide. So they always feel like a well-balanced size of dumbbell when you're using them. The block shape is super sturdy and stable. They're not gonna roll around on you. You have to hit them with quite a bit of force for them to move around. This is the only wear or damage I've had on these for the decade that I've had them, and this is because for 1 year I spent living in Florida. I left them out on a balcony, and I was living very close to the ocean, and so I think the salt in the air, got into them a bit and caused minor rust, but I was able to stop that from spreading. And Jeremy was actually over recently working out in my janky gym garage, and so he was using these dumbbells, and I know he's used Powerblocks before on top of his BFlux, and since I have final cut of this video, I'm gonna just say that these are the better pick. But you decide for yourself. Both are amazing, and we've tested both for over a decade and can highly recommend either of these kings.